Time to do the thing. Okay. Okay, channel, Aevelynn, share, tweet. Share, copy link. Time to retreat to all appropriate places, i.e. everything with a self-promo channel. Sane discussion. Blech. To-do, 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 to-do.
Susan, you're live.
I'm aware. I'm just doing the assorted self-promo things.
Okay. Just making sure.
If I had any concerns about potentially being live, where we get concerned is if something goes wrong and I start dropping obscenities. That's where we start getting concerned.
Alright.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Dames of Astoria character art stream. I am your host, Monster Review Girl, and with me today I have Bean. You may recognize him from the Dice Sesh character art drawing on Monday, but today we are going to be drawing more Dames of Astoria art with his character, Aevelynn.
Yes. Aevelynn, the werebat at Swashbuckler. Or Swashbuckler equivalent.
Who is going through it's not a phase, Mom!
Yep. Edgy teenage phase that just never ended and has gone too far, and at this point it's basically her personality.
She'll get better as she undergoes character development.
Of course.
We hope.
Yeah.
Now, Aevelynn is the second member of the party who can fly. The other one being the party's caster, a caster Minerva, who I based off of the pseudo dragon.
Yep.
Now,
only.
Sorry, you go.
Yeah. No, sorry. Yeah, the only difference is Aevelynn is, as you can see, a werebat.
Yeah. And a bit bigger, and therefore technically a faster flyer, but they don't keep score on who has the bigger top speed.
Right. Because we all know who'd win.
Yeah. If only due to, your wings are bigger, this isn't fair. Frantic flapping noises.
Unless it's like some kind of obstacle course with tight corners and turns, then Minerva would probably do better.
Right, because her wings are smaller and she can do hairpin turns a bit better.
Yeah. Well, Aevelynn is a bit more of a glider.
Right. Now, part of that includes logical now.
Yeah, like killing Inquisitors who live for killing monster girls for being heretics.
What makes us heretics, you may ask? We exist.
Being born.
It's never fun when your mere existence is deemed an affront to God.
Yeah.
Who is currently in timeout under a mountain.
Yep. Because he decided to take advice from Zeus and kick it up to 11. Yeah.
When your creator god is worse than Zeus, you may have a problem.
Yep.
What's up?
Huh?
Sorry, I heard you may I heard you make the "oh, something is about to go pear-shaped" noise.
Oh, no, I was just agreeing with you.
Ah, okay. But yeah, like if your creator god decides to take advice from Zeus, you have a problem.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah.
who's currently suffering the same? Yeah, timeout. So I was like, "Where is your god?" Well, currently having a timeout.
Why? You don't want to
Well,
know.
yeah, just
You don't want to know.
yeah. That's just a. Where is your god? You don't want to know. What?
It's better for all of us if he just stays there.
What did your god do? More like, what didn't
Ev-
he do?
oh. 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 Just collective horrific realization.
Yeah. It's just a when you're god. Yeah, it's definitely a just nope, 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 nope,
No.
nope, nope, nope.
Yeah, and it makes you wonder why the humans are still worshipping that douchebag.
Well,
Probably out of fear more than respect.
yeah. That end, like outside of like god magic, looking at the book, humans do not have a lot going for them mechanically speaking.
Unfortunate.
Like, I know in the Monster Girl community, it's a joke that like the bigger sort of meatier Monster Girls could inflict a quote unquote death by snoo snoo. Um, in Astoria, they actually could.
Yep.
Without meaning to.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Take, for instance, Tina, who can yeet kick you to a fucking wall.
Yeah. No, 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 no.
Yeah, just because she felt something tickling her leg.
Yeah. Like, yeah, Tina could very easily accidentally inflict a death by snoo snoo. As
Minus the snoo snoo.
just death. Death by broken pelvis.
Or just death by a hoof-sized crater in chest.
Yeah, but yeah, like, when compared to a baseline human, demifauna are obscenely dangerous. It
Mm-hmm.
makes, and the only thing humans really have going for them is social stuff and a slight bonus to god magic.
Yep.
If being able to do god magic was basically the only thing I had going for me against something like Tina, I'm going to be one of the most religious folks around, if you don't mind.
Or heaven forbid something like Minerva, only not tiny.
Yeah, like a full size dragon.
Actual dragon.
Like an actual dragon girl. That would be just a bad time on legs.
Yeah.
Like, I did think about making Minerva like a full size dragon, but then I realized, nah.
Yeah. And no.
Let's make her the little small adorable damage cannon.
Mm-hmm. She's apple-sized.
Yeah. If need be, she could probably fit into somebody, like, you know those big, like, travel tote bags?
Yeah, the big luggage bags.
Like,
With
like a gym bag, only, like, designed to be taken on, like, planes and shit.
a duffel bag.
Yeah. They could probably smuggle Minerva in one of those.
And still have room.
Yeah. It's like, okay, we've got Minerva in the bag. What do we do now? Well,
Let's just pile some clothes on her and nobody can tell she's hiding.
yeah, let's just put some clothes on top of her so nobody will notice. Minerva, at least I have snacks in here.
Oh, right, that's right. We forgot the snacks.
Proceeds to pile in snacks on top of Minerva.
Yep.
And she's just sort of like, remind me again why we need to do this.
Hey, Tina, we're having to paint up as a statue and keep her in a cargo hold.
Right.
Katerina, she's being shipped as a large porcelain doll.
And
Then Aevelynn is in disguise, trying to make herself look as human as possible.
by folding her wings in and wearing a big hat.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of those like bonnet type things.
Yep.
And
probably like gloves that go like halfway to her shoulder.
Does she have like claws or fluffy arms or something?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, like I am just imagining the party having to like sneak into a humans only area and it just being a disaster.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it would be.
It's like, why are we doing this again? Because we have to. That doesn't
insert plot.
Yeah. Why do we need to do this again? Because the plot demands it.
The MacGuffin is in this place.
Right. There is also the fact that Minerva's technically a runaway.
Oh. Just like Aevelynn.
No?
Okay.
Basically, she was a familiar?
So she's running away from a wizard, not from
Mommy.
parents.
Yeah, she's run away from a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're going into literal wizard central here, Minerva. Get in the purse. Gets in the purse.
But isn't happy about it.
Yeah. It's like, can I sting anybody who sticks their hand in here that isn't you guys?
Unless they're a city guard doing an inspection, yes.
Okay.
Your city guard will let you know somehow.
Yeah.
If not, sting away.
Okay. But yeah, it's just
Do some horribly unfortunate pickpocket.
It's like, there's gotta be money here. Fuck! Ah!
My hand is turning into a puddle of acid.
Everyone, what the hell? The party walking faster.
Yeah, cue a whole bunch of wizards just showing up trying to see if the guy was like cursed somehow or.
And one of them goes, "Hey, this is pseudo dragon venom."
Party walks even faster.
Yeah, the party just nope, 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 nope. Yeah, the thing is though, I imagine keeping pseudo dragons as familiars is a fairly common practice.
Yep, probably.
So it's just a matter of like, okay, who brought their pseudo dragon?
Yeah, either pseudo dragons, owl mages, black cats.
And it's like, okay, who brought their tiny dragon?
Wizards all suddenly start looking around at everywhere except the person who asked.
Oh my Christ! Did all of you bring yours?
Well, the guy's a pickpocket, so he probably earned it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the party is just numing out. Just like, nope,
Yep.
no thank you, not today, goodbye, so long, farewell, it's been a real pleasure knowing you, bye. Yeah, Kat is actually the first member of the party that Minerva met.
Yep. And Aevelynn met the party a little after when they dragged her out of a goblin nest
Yeah.
that she was cocooned in.
It's like, hello, we're here to rescue you. Uncoordinated screaming in the distance. Please go along with this.
Congratulations, you are being rescued. Please do not resist.
Yeah, that's just one of those that's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
The forcible rescue, almost as much fun as making your party members squirm uncontrollably.
Yeah.
Source, I am a DM. So yeah, so I've been looking at the stuff for Wild Beyond the Witchlight, and I am seeing a lot of fun ways to screw with my party.
Ooh. Like how?
Well, it's all full of like Feywild and fairy stuff.
Mm-hmm. And there's like some carnival, right?
Yeah, mostly for me, it'd just be using it as like a supplement to like the current Feywild.
Ah.
Mostly, I'd be using it to develop the Feywild in my world a bit more because they've already got a plot going on. The issue is for a bit, this braid is going to be like side on.
Mm.
It's probably going to stay side on. Okay, you know what? It's coming off the back of her head. It's just coming to one side.
Mm. All right. You need me to send you reference pics or something like that, or be good?
I think I'm good. Yeah, and we've also picked up a Moth Girl who is just utterly infatuated with our Katarina, our party's bioluminescent Moth Girl. Not moth, bug, person, thing.
Or bioluminescent mantis shrimp.
Thing. Yeah, the Moth Girl is definitely a character. I'm gonna try and talk to her player to see if they'd be willing to come on and participate in like a drawing video of her. But that's a matter for another day, and would probably be next week, if at all, because I'm going on a trip this weekend.
Woo!
Without the squish.
Mmm. So, alone time with the hubby now, huh?
Yeah, the
And all that entails.
Anywho, so
Who was whistling?
that would have been me.
Uh-huh.
And
Why?
anyway, so yeah, the Moth Girl, as much as we like poke fun at, moth meme, As much as we poke fun at her, she is very much a sweetheart. Just a bit dim.
E. Well, apparently she has a high enough intelligence score. It's just she doesn't really care about anything that's not lamp.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yes, I am quite dim. I don't care. And yes, this is how I usually do braids.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Okay, just in my mind, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Only thing I would have said is that I mentioned the braid being a little thicker.
I can do that. Just give me a little bit.
No rush.
Like the yeah, I can just sort of chunk it out a little bit.
Right now, just getting the actual shape of it is what we're focusing on.
Yeah. But yeah, our party has adopted a moth. And we kind of just go with it.
Yeah.
Extra healing.
Yeah. Never turn down a free healer.
Nope.
Like this kind of thicker.
Yeah. Yeah, like that kind.
Okay,
Like
cool.
the braid itself is like a bit wider than the original thing.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't really a dump the Moth Girl on us and say she's your problem now. It was more just a sort of state we're getting an update on what she wants us to do, and then just surprise Moth,
Yeah.
who turned up because lamp. And the party's just sort of quietly going, "What?"
Yeah, they're like, okay, this is our life now.
This is something we have to deal with now, and just thump.
Yep.
Yeah, we as much fun poking as we do give the poor little thing. We do like her.
Yes.
She's a sweetie pie.
She's precious.
Yeah. And just gotta duplicate. Chunk the end up a bit. Put one over the other. Go in here. There we go. One braid.
Yeah.
Now I just gotta go in and get this little bit here that's covering the cheek when it should be behind the cheek.
Yeah.
Merge. Jack opacity back up. Sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's definitely when Minerva talks about her backstory, it's definitely going to be interesting for the demifauna who grew up in slightly more well-adjusted environs.
Yes. And then there's Aevelynn.
Who is being herself.
Yeah. Basically living everyone's dream of being a noble's daughter and absolutely hating it.
Because expectations.
Yep, and also just so damn boring.
It's like, I am bored out of my skull.
And they want me to continue living like this for the rest of my life?
No, thank you. Adventure calls. I won't forget to write, Mom. Proceeds to forget to write.
Suddenly remembers, oh shit, I forgot to write.
That is
Oh shit.
That is precisely Ava in Dicesh's problem.
Oh, the second I get home, I am dead.
Oh yeah, because Ava has been. It's been a bit since she wrote a letter that actually made its way home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's written loads and loads and loads of letters home, but the party hasn't been anywhere where there's been like a post office in close to a month. So it's just like, yeah.
That's probably going to be a priority when they get access to postal service again.
Yeah, it's just like takes out a huge satchel of letters. Can you please send these to Acros Express Mail?
Express mail might not be fast enough. Sudden explosion as the wall next to them bursts open. Where have you been?
Well, her dad, as far as I've been told, is a normal dude.
But her mom?
Also normal.
But still, it's just funny. Like, the second she finally decides to start mailing letters, her parents just like break into the post office to confront her.
It's like, where have you been? Do you want the answer to that?
Why are you asking if I want the answer to that? What have you been up to?
Well, first up, here's my traveling party.
Second, she's engaged to a high up member of a rivaling city-state.
Well, no, they're not engaged yet.
Yet.
Yeah, not engaged just yet.
Oh, so this is more than just a one-night stand that gives the town guard a headache.
Yeah, no, they've been seeing each other romantically for about a year. If Ava told Cadmus all the different ways she was able to get into the city, he would become an alcoholic.
Yeah. But hey, let him know, hey, these are all the weaknesses in our defenses. Let's take care of them.
So, but then she's just like, but if I tell him, then I'll have to work around those the next time I'm coming to visit without technically being supposed to be here. What he doesn't know won't hurt him.
Why not tell him couple but not all.
Yeah, that might be what she ends up doing. And poor Cadmus is
Like,
still just sitting there
I
like,
want to help them, but I also don't want to be stuck outside.
right?
I want to help him because he's technically my future cousin-in-law, but I also
Yeah.
don't want to be locked outside forever.
Yeah. One thing that was particularly hilarious was so Ava and Menelaus were sitting down in a restaurant or in the inn they were staying at, and she just revealed, "Hey, I was one of the ones who helped you out during that scuffle you had." He's like, "Okay, tell." It's like, "Okay, I want the full truth out of you from about who you are." It's like, "Okay, first,
First?
my name is first off, my name isn't Evan, it's Ava, and I'm a girl." Him, okay.
Or not so bad?
Second, presents rank coins, which are effectively dog tags. I'm a member of the Crowan military.
Oh, it's got worse.
Third, I'm cousins with Akros's current ruler.
Oh, this can't get possibly worse, can it?
And I'm dating your cousin.
It got worse.
Yeah, it's just like, Barkeep, I request your strongest alcohol.
Sir, this is meant to strip paint off of ships.
Don't care. Yeah, I think the heart attack Kat's mom might have is strictly from just how much of an oddball group this is.
Because you got Minotaur, two satyrs, and a Leonin.
Well, I meant Kat from like the Astoria group.
Oh. Sorry. Thought
It's
we were
okay.
still on Ava.
It's okay, but that is also true. Yeah, it's just you've got a bay dragon, great big bull woman.
Who's also a rodeo clown.
Yeah, extremely derpy looking moth who keeps just ogling her bioluminescence spots.
This one cleric that looks nice, but apparently has a claw punch that can just obliterate anything underwater.
Well, the claw punch is Cat.
Yeah.
It's like there.
Sorry.
It's like there's my baby. It's like here's my baby, safe and sound. And what is this band of weirdos?
Itty bitty dragon, big giant. Into Minotaur, and some moth that won't stop staring at her glowing spots. And then there's Aevelynn.
Grumpy little bat thing brooding in a corner.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ava's party is just you have a Minotaur, one of Akros's enemy, like just they have been enemies for as long as the sun's come up. You've got a Leonin, where while not an outright rival, things are really, really tense at the moment.
Yeah.
Two satyrs, which no self-respecting nobleman wants his daughter within 50 miles of.
As said noble was said daughter.
Yeah. And weird, shy little human-looking boy who doesn't make eye contact with anyone or anything.
It turns out that human boy is the girl, or am I forgetting someone?
That's, so Jude likes to wear a human disguise. Jude is the anvil rot.
Right. Forgot about them.
It's okay. Jude likes to kind of be... Unless
forgotten?
Well, not forgotten, more just like... Jude prefers to blend into the background of most situations. So, pick a skin tone, I guess. Colin Monroe.
Okay. So column is up and down, right?
Column is up and down, row is side to side.
Okay. Okay.
Holy
Column
hell, the
wo-
heavens have opened.
What happened?
It is pouring down outside. Oh well.
Ooh. Right. Column 1, row 2.
This one?
No, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, column row 2, the one that you were pointing at. Sorry.
Yeah, this one that I've circled right here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But yeah, it's just like this party is a diplomatic incident waiting to happen somewhere.
Actually, going back to her character sheet, she has camouflage along with her thick fur, so being pale white probably wouldn't work. So
Well, okay, so something. So my first thought then for like a more sort of less obtrusive color is like this one right here.
column 2 very bottom or that one?
This one, the one that's selected right now. But this one's also cool.
All right.
This is gonna sound like flashbacks to the eye doctors, but number 1 or number 2?
2.
Okay. You want to see a doctor like really just an eye doctor get just really confused?
Uh-huh.
Not take out one of your contacts before they see if your prescription's changed. I have done that. I felt so bad. Because they're just like, okay, one of your... Okay, I know you said the prescription was different between two eyes, but it really shouldn't be that different. Hey, wait a minute. Pops out the contact. Me. I feel like an idiot.
Yes, you are. The doctor thinks.
Well, the thing is, I'd accidentally put 2 contact lenses in the same eye.
Wow.
So I took a lens out and I'm like, okay, we're good. 1 lens out of each eye and went, okay, we're good. I was not good.
How do you not notice that there's something very wrong with your eye and having 2 contact lenses in it?
Well, the thing is, the contact lenses I had were really, really thin, so I could sleep in them. So So I genuinely did not feel that there was something amiss. I like to think I gave the nice doctor something to laugh about on coffee break that day.
Yeah, you probably did. Or something to loathe life over or on his smoke break.
Maybe. But yeah, just... And the sad thing is, like, talking about Ava's dad meeting the party is like... And the sad thing is, Ava is really excited to introduce her dad to her friends.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's going to go well.
Yeah, there might be some issues depending on what kind of person dad is.
Well, he's very sort of coddling of Ava. Like, there was a bit where just before the party left Akros to go to Militis, she found out he tried to have her retired early.
Can parents even have that happen?
They put in the request. Her cousin, the one who handles such requests, went, no?
One, she's a full-grown woman. You can't be running her whole life.
2,
behind her back.
Yeah, 2.
2, we need her here.
It's like, or well, two, she's shaping up to be one of the best soldiers we've seen. Because is this a good sort of brown for the hair?
Actually, I was thinking like the hair being like kind of gray or silver color.
So more like
she,
this?
Say that?
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, because she has that's like mottled like brown on fur and then like white fluff around the collar.
Oh, she has a little fur poof.
Yeah.
Drawing that when I do her outfits is gonna be fun.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, because one of the aspects she picked besides the camouflage thing, it also two
Poof.
levels of yeah.
So she is floofy.
Yes. It also means she really, really hates getting wet.
Because it takes her a year and a day to dry out.
Pretty much. Also, why do you have three of them?
Oh, I was going to be doing. Well, I did 3 sort of outfit references for everybody else. Figured why not do the same for you?
Right. I forgot about that.
If you're okay with it, of course.
No, I'm perfectly fine with it. Just
you're wondering, the heck are you doing?
and like, all right, that's what she was doing. You derp.
It's okay. We all have
Susan?
One moment, I think I have done a derp. I have done a colossal derp. Oh well, this is an easy to fix derp.
What happened?
Wrong layer. Don't worry, easy fix though. I just need to take this layer, which has the hair on it, drag it down to the layer that has the skin, and merge. No one will ever know.
She says as she's being recorded live.
I'm joking.
I know.
Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely just a, like... Ava's big concern when they do return to Akros is just... First up, it depends on if she's able to get somewhere with the post office first.
Right.
It's like, okay, my dad's gotten all my letters, he knows kind of what's going on, he has time to get worked up and then calm down.
Uh-huh.
If they weren't able to, it's just oh, my dad's gonna kill me.
Then he's going to hire a cleric to bring you back so he can kill you again.
It's just, I am in the deepest of it.
Yeah.
It's like, Ava, you okay? You've been kind of stressed ever since we got here. I am completely fine.
She says, as she is visibly not fine.
I'm imagining something kind of like a little furry donut.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put that on a separate layer so I don't get, like...
Yeah. Like either like a furry donut or maybe kind of like a heart-shaped kind of donut where it's like big round on the sides and then like tapers into the middle.
I was gonna do like what Paolumu has, like a little fluffy donut. And I hit the undo button a few too many times, so I kept doing it after I told it not to. So let's just fix that. Yeah, it's just if they're able to get to a post, and the thing is, there will be a bit where they return to Militus before they go to Akros. So fortunately, there will be a bit where Ava will be able to go, "Hi, this is a post office, yes? Yes. sack of letters. Can you send all of these to Akros, please?
Express mail and make it look like it was just accidentally all sent too late, and that I actually sent them earlier.
Well, no, it's just like the letters are all sort of dated and the like. It's mostly just a like.
So she wrote a whole bunch of different letters about everything she did and then dated them all afterwards. Like, she just started writing them now. Like, she just started writing them now, but she's dated them so it looks like, oh, I've been writing every day. It's just the mail service is so slow.
Oh, she has been writing every day though. Is that
She
a
just
good
hasn't.
like? Is that a good thing for like the floof donut?
Yeah, I think that works.
It could be more symmetrical though.
Yeah.
I will fix. Duplicate. Mirror. Okay, now where the frick did it go? Okay, way the frick over there.
Why?
Because I hit mirror layer. That kind of skadoodles it halfway across the canvas.
Yeah.
There. That works as like a floof donut.
Yes. Oh, maybe get rid of that little awkward corner on the neck.
Or just sort of style it into another little floof bit. Crit fail. Yeah, just sploosh. I hate you all.
Yeah, she was not a fan of having to chase the Inquisitor in the river before the Inquisitor decided to take insert edgy Middle Eastern joke.
Here. That we cannot say, because Susan Wojcicki will kill us all.
Mm-hmm.
So that works for a good sort of like neck floof.
And just copy paste it onto the other three.
Yep. Duplicate.
Yeah, if you ever invite her to the beach, she's never getting in the water.
Yeah, it's just that ain't happening, bud. We appreciate the gesture, but it ain't happening.
And if she's like sunbathing by a pool and someone decides as a prank to throw her in,
she will not be pleased.
yeah, and just remember, she once massacred an entire ship full of pirates with just teeth and claws.
So she went on a bit of a, forgive my language, but she went on a bit of a binge.
Yep. And considering the hemophage, her diet is blood, so.
Where's Mumsy? I think he's at work today, trying not to be cursed.
She kind of went on the vampire bat equivalent of a sugar rush.
Yeah, just wee. What is that weird high-pitched noise? Do you really want to know the answer to that question? Fair.
She says as they continue to hear that noise amid horrified screaming and gurgling noises. And splatter.
I really think we should investigate what that noise is. No, we shouldn't.
No, just stay down here. Be quiet. Don't make any sudden movements and try to hold your breath in if you hear someone coming.
Why?
Footsteps? Just do it.
Okay. Now to go back in here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mumsy's at work today or something vaguely similar.
Yeah. I don't know why, but the neck floof, for whatever reason, reminds me of like Dr. Seuss kind of thorax tree fuzz.
Huh. That wasn't the look I was going for, but do you mind it?
No, not really. It's just, just noticed it kind of looks like that.
Yeah. Why do I imagine that when this girl gets worked up, it kind of poofs up more?
Yeah. Yeah, though. Shedding is probably a bitch.
Yeah, it's like it switches from spring to summer as like it's like
Yeah. Got all this hair she has to clean up and get out of her now.
yeah, it's like Aevelynn, we're getting ready to go. What are you doing?
Shedding.
Do you require assistance?
Yeah, yeah, 4 of my combs got stuck.
Okay. Comes in with a big hairbrush, like a sort of paddle type brush.
Yeah.
This'll do it.
Grr.
Dear Lord, we could knit a whole other you.
Yeah. That, according to the ability sheet about the fuzzy thing, at her level, she actually could, and could sell it.
Yeah, it's like, good Lord, we could knit a you.
I know. I have. Last summer,
What did you do with it?
sold it.
Who on earth would buy a knit version? You know what? Not gonna ask that question.
As you already know the answer. And it disgusts you.
Yeah.
It disgusts her too because she can smell it from a little farther away.
It's just a we don't think about this. Doo-da, doo-da.
Camp down races sing this song, da da doo da day.
I might rip up the hair. Yeah, can kind of see that happening, but also, like, not on purpose.
Yeah, just a loud ripping sound, and Aevelynn just tensing up with her face, all scrunched up. Just like, Tina, what did you do?
Yeah, I think Minerva might be the best one for that because she doesn't. Okay, her strength is average for your bog standard demifauna, but
Mm-hmm.
she's not like she's not like monstrously strong.
Just mirror, does that look like an orangey pink?
Let's go with something a little bit lighter.
Probably.
That looks better. Ugh.
Oh, there's an inside bit. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just sort of imagining the party like getting themselves gussied up to infiltrate a party, and they're just like, Aevelynn,
Yeah.
come on, we gotta go. What are you waiting for? An engraved invitation?
And then she just slams the door open and they see like 10 different combs and hairbrushes stuck in her fur and hair.
Oh, that's a problem.
You think?
Whatever's like, here, I will help. Several minutes later. Okay, I think I got them all out.
And depending on how well the roll is, she's either relieved or she's silently plotting murder as there's patches of missing hair all over her.
Yeah, it's like, it'll grow back.
Slowly turns her head 180 degrees to look of sheer murder.
I'm going to be quiet now and go someplace else.
I'll give you a head start. You Benny Hill theme.
Yeah, just like. I have had entire sequences in D&D campaigns that got set to the Benny Hill music.
Yeah.
My personal favorite was so this was in 3.5, and the D&D party had picked up a bard.
Uh-huh.
The bard decided that she was going to write a song about one of the party's most recent exploits and do a little bardic license.
Hmm.
The party's paladin, who the song was the main focus of, found out.
Oh. And I'm assuming they were not a fan of this particular song.
Well, no. It went over like a lead balloon. And the poor bard had to go, "Thank you all for listening. I need to go now." And just fleeing the area.
As an angry paladin, it runs after them at full force.
With the warhorse. And the bard's just like, shit.
Yeah, just run.
Yeah, just running as he rapidly approaches with a lance, ready to impale him.
Yeah. So, basically, the party had a run-in with a forest nymph. The paladin. The paladin.
So this is a story that the song is based on, or
yes, this is the story of that particular incident. The paladin, who at this point was married, was just like, "You're very attractive, but I'm a married man." Blah 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 blah. Nymph. Oh, okay. Looks at the rest of the party. Oh, hello.
oh no.
Because this was like a 3.5 nymph, and if any of you have read 3.5, you know when it goes to equipment, which usually lists what something wears, it's for nymphs, the equipment list is just belt.
What kind of belt?
Like the kind you'd put a knife on.
Hmm.
Yeah, the poor cleric was very much just like, everybody did manage to leave that encounter in the same condition they arrived in.
You missed a couple spots, like right in the hairline.
I'll come back to those.
All right.
Yeah, with and Bard, hearing the story from the wizard, decided to make two versions of the song.
Oh no.
One that went according to how the story actually unfolded.
And the one that
where it didn't.
Let me guess, it kind of made a paladin look like he fell for her or something.
Yeah, that's the word we're looking for here.
Because family safety reasons, or
because family safety reasons.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Basically, yeah. The other version did clarify that this particular paladin was not a married man.
Mm.
The The bard thought he was being a clever little so-and-so by singing the song in Elven, a language the party's paladin did not speak. Forgetting that their cleric did.
And so the cleric snitched.
Yup. Cue the poor bard just going, I need to be somewhere other than here now. Good night, everybody. Zoom.
Yeah. That's how to do it.
Yeah, so what color were you thinking for her eyes?
Red?
Okay. Do-do.
Kind of like a brighter red.
Okay. Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was not the party's first dealings with the bard's shenaniganery, but it was definitely one of the most hilarious. Well, there was the time he accidentally gave their paladin a blue screen of death he needed to be dope slapped out of, but that's slightly different.
Okay, that's a story that needs to be heard.
Okay, so the party was in like a city type environment.
Mm-hmm.
And the people they were looking for, I think it was cultists or something to that effect. Fairly simple D&D plot. It was my first campaign as the DM.
Ah.
And they're like, okay. I'm like, okay, where are these cultists hiding in the city? And I decided to roll for it.
They're hiding in your mom's basement.
No, actually. That's not what I was going for.
Oh. What happened on the roll?
Well, it ended up that they were hiding in a house of ill repute.
A brothel.
I was trying to be nice. But yes. So the party's like, okay, we just go in there and deal with it and everything's fine. The paladin's just like, I don't wanna.
No. No, me no want.
I do think somebody in the party just inevitably went like, okay, tough shit, buddy.
And just gave him a hearty shove.
Yeah. It's like, of course, to get to the brothel, first they had to go through the district where such things are usually kept. And they get there, and the cleric's just like, I hate all of this, and I need to pray afterward.
You need to pray and have a long bath.
Yeah. The hilarious thing is, the party actually was able to... Like, the party actually had some really interesting interactions while they were there.
Oh?
Like with the one employee who apparently took a couple levels in fighter.
Oh. A bouncer or one of
one of the ladies who worked there.
Ah, yes. One of the escorts.
Yeah, just one of the ladies who worked there, and it's just like... It's like, oh, there's gonna be a fight. Just a sec. Drags a case out from under her bed. What are you doing? Kicks it open. Okay, that is not armor. Yes, it is. On what planet? This one. Why is that? It's armor because I say it's armor.
What is it, enchanted?
Not that I'm aware of.
Then how does that not... How are you even protected wearing that?
Seriously, just one shot to the gut and you're dead. Unless I'm misreading what you're saying.
The armor could be politely described as a plate bikini.
Yeah, step up from the chainmail one.
Yeah. With a greatsword as her weapon of choice.
Oh joy. In the 2d6 instead of the 1d12.
Yep. Yeah. The party I had a great time with that.
Yeah.
And of course, the party decided, okay, you know what? We're here. Let's basically they went, okay, you know what? We're here. We're all kind of tired. Let's stay the night.
Mm-hmm.
They do. And the and the bard decides, I'm going to be a little soul.
Of course, the bard decides to be an asshole.
Well, it's mostly just why are you doing that? Because nobody said I couldn't. That's terrible reasoning. I know, but I'm going to have fun doing it. So the cleric, so the bard proceeds to find the room the paladin was sleeping in.
Yeah.
And do some sort of sound magic shenaniganery to get the guy up and running. And then proceeded to... It's one of those, like, prep the spell, throw the spell in there, and beat feet like your life depends on it.
Oh no. So it's not like he hires one of the workers to sneak into his bed and make it seem like he was drunk and hired one.
Yeah, no, the bard was not that mean.
Or trick him into thinking his god was angry.
Yeah, no,
with the sound.
Yeah, no, just, good morning, here's a sonic grenade. I'm going to be elsewhere now.
The grenade goes off.
The paladin storms out of his room, sans trousers, for reasons known only to God. Well, probably very obvious because
God doesn't know either.
Yeah, just surprise woken up.
Yep.
And his first goal, immediately, was to go find the bard.
Because who else would have been able to do that?
Yep.
Or had reason to.
Yep. Now, here's where the sticky bit comes in. This brothel had 2 basements. One that was fairly normal, where they stored stuff, and the other which would give Bale unfortunate flashbacks.
I'm sorry, what?
The House of Ill Repute had 2 basements.
Ah.
I went, roll.
One for storage, and one for...
things.
Things that are more expensive than the regular stuff they sell.
Yeah. And I went, okay, roll. And he went in the wrong basement.
And now he was scarred for life, wasn't he?
Yes. I did roll. Fortunately, it was not in use at the time.
But still.
Yeah. And his only response was just, I'm gonna kill the bard. And the wizard was just like, please don't. Why not? We kind. He's useful. Okay, fine. I don't like him, though. That's okay.
Can I at least cripple him and then we just carry him around in a bag on my back?
No. Was it at the base or at the inn? The sound grenade was at the House of Ill Repute, where the party had been invited to stay. To stay the evening as a sort of thank you very much from the employees.
Wonder what they were thanking him for.
Getting the cultists out of their establishment?
I know, I was making a crude joke.
Ah, fair enough. Was there no, he, like I said, our paladin was married and determined to be a good boy.
The left one has a little pink spot behind her braids still.
Oh, son of a sea biscuit. I will fix. There we go. All better.
Oh, what's... did you see that around her eye, or...
That was me trying to do the whites of the eyes.
Ah,
I tried. Was there a woman in the room? No. Because, like I said, our paladin...
it was not in use. You lucked out and it wasn't in use.
Yeah. There were no clients and no employees in there.
Everyone was out to lunch.
Well, it was also really early in the morning for that.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking a lot of her outfits, to account for the wings, are probably
So,
styled like a
dresses.
kind of halter top type deal.
Yeah, or it just like loops around her neck, and then seals up like around her waist or something.
Yeah.
So, like backless dresses or virgin killer sweaters.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Basically, what now I'm trying to draw is her sort of What I'm trying to do with these is adventuring, kind of casual / downtime. Although in Tina's case, it was her clown outfit, and then formal.
Yeah, Aevelynn's adventuring outfit is kind of like a fur pelt armor. So
That's going to be fun to do for coloring and detail work.
yeah, we could probably just give her leather armor instead.
Yeah. I also
She's been looking
imagine
to buy an upgrade anyways.
I imagine she also prefers trouser style armor to like the battle skirts.
Yeah, because hey, not having to dress up all formal and ladylike.
Yeah, also she's a flyer and does not need that many people getting an upskirt.
Yeah, no, definitely no.
Good morning, all. Hey, good to see you. Oh boy. My phone is dying, so I'm gonna so I have to kind of stop paying attention to the chat.
Don't worry, I can cover.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, that was fun, and I did sort of check beforehand that all involved parties were okay with this kind of humor rearing its ugly head. Right, but yeah, I do imagine Minerva just looking at her armor option, not Minerva, Aevelynn just looking at her options and going just like, I did not run away from home just so I could wear a stupid, like, battle skirt type deal.
And flash everyone I fly over.
Yeah. Ah, there it went.
Simon Bennington, she's not a witch, quote unquote.
Yeah. Yeah. Minerva wears sort of like a wears like some little short pants under her robes for when she's flying for that explicit reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's called I'd rather not flash everything that moves. Thank you. Bye.
Yep. Yes, she is a werebat, Stefan.
Yep. And in case anyone was curious, I know there was a request for a character creation stream of Dames of Astoria. I spoke with the developer and we got the okay for it. The scheduling for that will probably be next week, and I would like to make clear for everyone that this is something very much that this is a very much in alpha product.
Right. So, what you'll see, it won't be the final thing. There will be various edits, rebalances, and art style changes that may or may not occur.
Yep.
Bats are cool. Used to have one living in my gazebo. Oh, that's neat, Stefan.
What?
Yeah, Stefan, he said that bats are cool, and he used to have one living in his gazebo.
Aww. I imagine it moved on after a certain point.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So this would be kind of the formal type outfit, so I'm going to be doing a little bit more in terms of its design.
Probably like suit collar and frills. Or,
Well, a suit
no.
collar would be hidden in the froof.
Yeah.
So would she still wear a frilly dress, or would she go for something a little more sort of body contouring?
I'm trying to think because what is like the time era setting that the game is in again?
Given the tech level, I have no idea, but we're somewhere in the medievals.
Hmm.
So it's probably a bit out there. Like, let's say the dress flares out like this much? Does that work?
Hang on. Maybe.
A little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, higher up?
No, I think that's good.
And do an indicator for, because with this style of dress there was usually like a sort of decorative sort of quote unquote corset section.
Mm-hmm.
This will not be drawn like an actual corset, it's just like a sort of decorative panel where one would go. Because I imagine her parents tried to put a corset on her once and it failed horribly, so they just decided to not.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure the wings would be in the way anyways.
Yeah, just. Aren't we going to do the whole kid and caboodle? No. Why? Not worth the effort. Fair enough.
Or if they do, then it's one that's like sitting very low or around the waist and not touching the chest at all.
Yeah.
Maybe in the formal one, have her grumpy because face expression grumpy because she hates it.
Yeah, that was probably going to be what I was going to do. Eh. Little pointy teeth.
Little thing.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I sometimes make little strange noises.
Fine.
Does that work?
I think that works.
And needs eyebrows.
Yeah. I don't know. Eyebrows over the hairline would be kind of weird.
Who said you needed to see all of them? Who said you needed to see the entire eyebrow for the expression to come across?
Yeah, she's trying to smile, but also trying to smile and not show how pissed she is, but also subtly letting him know she does not like this at all.
It's like, this is not my idea of a good time. I hate you all. I hate everything. I want to go home.
Actually, no, I don't want to go home because then I'd still be doing this. I left home specifically to avoid having to do this shit.
And everyone else, you look adorable. I am not adorable. Yes, you are.
Your death will be slow and painful. You're still adorable. Deal with it. How can I get out? How can I get out of these heels?
Why are you griping so much about the heels? Can't you fly?
I would, but the stupid corset is in the way. And the dress weighs like 50 pounds.
Why am I imagining her family putting like a little sort of circlet type piece of jewelry on her and her just loathing every moment of it?
Yeah, and everyone's just saying a little angel.
It's like, all of my hate.
And I don't know. Think straight circlet or crooked circlet?
I'm imagining they've just stuffed her in this outfit so it doesn't have time to go askew just yet.
Mm. Yeah, yes, she is near blind. He has a base perception of 5. However, when she does anything requiring sight, it's a 2. But her hearing is a 10 out of 10.
Yep. Like, she's just been stuffed in the outfit. She doesn't have any time. She hasn't had time yet to try and just with it.
It's not as bad once you get used to it.
I don't want to get used to it, Mom.
Yeah, no, Katerina's the one saying it, but yeah.
It's like I'm not your mom. Sorry.
Now we have to find her duchy.
Wherever. Well, I imagine on the missing poster there is I imagine there will be an address.
Yeah.
We just have to get there.
Or rather, you have to find that poster before Aevelynn tears it down.
Oh, I thought you meant for Katerina. But yeah, Aevelynn's missing poster. Yeah, Minerva would just go, "Oh, this girl looks a lot like you." Meh.
Aevelynn shreds it up so no one can piece it together. You saw nothing.
Minerva, what?
Yeah. Might be able to narrow down the medieval period. What armor and use? Chain, leather, Roman, or full-on suit plate? Yeah, she's wearing like fur pelt armor.
Yeah, in this piece though, she has managed to get her hands on some leather gear and get an upgrade for herself.
Yeah. For simplicity's sake, all drawing.
Yeah. Also, does her family like make her wear glasses or something?
Probably, since she's nearsighted. Like anything beyond on arm's reach is just blur.
I'm imagining like giant glasses.
Oh yeah, like the big Harry Potter glasses.
Yeah, like that big.
Which rank is which level again? I don't know, Bronze. I'm not even sure what you're asking.
I think he's asking about like the quest ranks.
Yeah, I think we're on silver, aren't we?
I think maybe.
Yeah, because we like started with iron, then we moved to copper, and then we're silver now. Well, Tina understands that Aevelynn's family would be the buyer for the 3 legendary weapons that we found. Yeah, they probably would, since gloat over the church for, hey, we got your holy relics. What you gonna do about it? Okay, so if leather or fur is the most common armor, then you'd be looking at Dark Ages, in particular the Viking Age. Okay, so what, like 1400s?
Yeah, probably. This is also a wildly fantasy realm, so we're gonna have to
Take some liberties here and there.
Yeah. Hello, darling. Good.
Hey, Lava.
Nope. Currently drawing the clothes. Anything I can do to help you, sweetie pie? Sure. Could you packed up some stuff for tomorrow? Okay, we're gonna need to pack, at least one change of clothes for each day we're there. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Also, she looks adorable in the glasses. Although I get the feeling anyone who tells her that will die a swift and painful death.
Maybe not the swift part, but
Yes, it would be painful.
yes.
So, what do you want the last outfit to be?
Well, she got the formal and she got her armor. Not quite sure. Maybe you have like casual, not adventuring armor, or like her casual clothing.
Right.
Which is probably just like,
Oh. So yeah, it's probably going to be like very skin tight slacks, then like a backless top. Kind of like punk goth tomboyish outfit.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you get the idea. Knee-high boots.
Right. I'm just imagining the party, like, dressing up to go to, like, sneak into a formal event, and Minerva's just like, and poor Evelyn's just like, I hate you all. This is a terrible plan.
Yeah. She wouldn't be the only character that I suspect, if they were being snuck into a party, would be forced into a dress and hate it.
Who's your other suspect?
Well, it depends. Well, apparently, as we have joked on several occasions, Bale.
We wouldn't stuff Bale in a dress. At least, not if there were other options.
I think we decided that, like, Wright is just too burly and, well, lionish. Her size would not I'd even get into the dress in the first place. And Zuri, well, being raised by orcs and being almost 7 feet tall.
She's only 6'2".
And when did you go down in size?
6'2" is the maximum height an elf can roll. I mean, if you wanna, it's Reich who's near 7 feet tall at 6'9". But yeah, she's her the shoes she wears just does have a slight heel to them, so she does probably look a bit taller than she is in her. So like, I guess the word term is like stocking feet. But yeah, it's just like, if somebody has to go to anything in like typical fantasy ladies clothing, it's just like our options are either Zuri or you, Bale. Bale, I hate you all, and you will be paying for my therapy.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, and I don't know why, but I have played D&D. I started D&D in 5th edition, and I've had like a total of maybe 5 characters, and then like 1 or 2 instances of being a DM for very short times.
Yeah.
And out of all those 5 times I was a player, 3 of them were clerics. All of them, in some way or form, Dale included, have either ended up in some kind of situation where death by snoo was inevitable, or he was in ara range.
I shouldn't be laughing. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, seriously, just the clerics. Not the warlock that I had, not the bard, or just the clerics have had anything like that happen.
I don't know what to tell you.
Just ow.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Seriously, like the first one ever, he pulls out 2 cards from a deck of many things. One of them was flames, so some kind of fiend now wants him dead.
Okay.
So the DM flips open the monster manual, rolls some dice, goes, huh, well, that should be interesting. Wrote down a note, and then told me, all right, and what's their second card? And it was, like, I think it was called Thief or something, but whatever, apparently the card's effect was some random NPC that knows you will now have their opinion of you inverted. So people who are friends with you now want you dead, and vice versa. He rolled again. He rolled again and just stared at his dice for a solid 10 seconds without making a single sound.
Something went horribly unexpected.
Yep. So a session or 2 later, when everyone's basically forgotten about it, a succubus tries to attack the party.
Oh,
and
no.
It turns out, well, they assume that because she appeared in their inn while they were sleeping.
I hope you don't mind I hope you don't mind that the color scheme this girl's formal dress has been stuck with is pink.
I don't mind. She does.
Yeah, it's just, behold, here's your new outfit.
You couldn't have gotten something at least that was dark red or black.
Of course not. Besides, this color's so cute on you.
I hate you.
Just, I am not cute. Rah!
Just.
And the party is just like, what should we do? I don't know, but I've got popcorn.
In regards to the Aevelynn going into a rage for being called cute, or
yeah, just
the other thing,
the Aevelynn going into a rage about being called cute thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can just imagine the party just going, so what do we do? I'm gonna sit down with some popcorn. Don't know about you guys.
Yeah. And anyways, back to the story. So, yeah. Succubus attacks us in the middle of the night. Everyone's like scrambling to get their gear get their weapons because, everyone took off all their armor and stuff to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Then in one action, gets to the cleric. Everyone's going, oh shit, she's going to kiss of death him. And then she grabs it and books it.
So everyone's just sort of left going, excuse?
Yeah. So after the brief confusion, everyone's jumping out the window to chase after her.
It's like, hey,
Sure,
we
and
kind
the
of
DM
need that.
Yeah. Can't let her do that. Then the DM asks, are you sure about that? Because they said we jump out the window after them.
Oh, that's not good.
So yeah, while my cleric is being carried off into the sky, he watches as his party jump out the window, and fall straight down into a passing manure wagon.
So, Boyo is in for a bad time.
Yep. So she takes him away, where she then confesses to him.
And he's just like, help me.
Panicking because he's about to die from succubus. Then, wait, you say you're what now? She said, I'm in love with you. This is some kind of trick, isn't it?
You will not take my soul so easily. Flea screaming into the distance.
Well, kind of hard to do that since he's basically pinned by his PJ collars to a tree.
That's when you just drop the shirt and run.
Yeah.
The shirt is replaceable.
Yeah, but he didn't quite succeed on the wiggle. The dex check to wiggle out of his shirt.
Oh no.
But yeah, after a little bit of back and forth of him trying to get away and her trying to
Keep him from getting away. She find if the whole group finds out that she means act. She doesn't. If starts realizing that something's up with this succubus because she's not trying to kiss him. In fact, looks like she's trying to force herself not to do it.
We are all extremely confused, Miss Succubus. Please explain what the hell you're doing.
So when the party finally catches up, the DM then explains. Yeah, you rolled flames. I put down I rolled, and you got a succubus. So I put down the succubus as wanting to kill you.
For
Then
reasons.
Then you pulled thief. So I rolled again. The succubus had her opinion of you reversed. So instead of having a succubus who wants you dead or to suffer for eternity in hell,
You've got one that's caught emotions for you. You're
and
welcome.
doesn't know how to do it properly.
And by properly, we mean do this where there are survivors.
Yes. And event, yeah. So, the party
So while everyone's still confused, the cleric tries to think of a way to sneak his way
out of that whole predicament and manages to get her distracted long enough for them all to start running again and then get out of there.
Yep.
And then she just became this reoccurring villain that would show up to try and kidnap the cleric again and again.
And again. And again. Eventually just became a, do you stop? No!
Yeah. Well, at one point she even went so far as to become a Oath of Redemption paladin for his deity to try and stay with him for longer.
Which scared the crap out of him.
And made it and questioned the high priest. Is this even allowed? She's like, well, she passed a lie detector test.
Y'all do lie detector tests?
Yeah. Zone of Truth. Isn't it that what the spell's called?
Zone of Truth. The person in our party who can cast it is our bard.
Yeah.
It's proven surprisingly useful. Zone of Truth. It's proven surprisingly useful, especially for when the party is trying to verify that they have an alibi for shenaniganery they got up to.
Yeah. Which member of the party were you? If you're talking about in that whole story, I was the cleric. I was the cleric that got a yandere succubus after me. Luckily, she wasn't the kind that would murder all my friends to get to me.
Just the one that wouldn't leave you alone. Ever.
Yeah. And by the end of the campaign, she ended up of growing on the cleric, and we fought a lich who was trying to revive a dead Tarask.
For
And in the end,
plot.
Yep. And so after that whole big battle, like at the climax, she ends up taking a proverbial bullet for him, and dies.
Although since she's technically not on her native plane, she should just return to...
Yeah, you see, the thing is, the Lich went to her native plane because that's where the dead Tarask was.
Oh, so you guys were already on her native plane. Oh dear.
Yeah.
That's awkward.
So, yeah. Well, she's dying there. He's out of spell slots, so he can't heal her or revive her as she's taking necrotic damage repeatedly. Then one of the party members finds some magic potion that was glowing gold. They think, okay, this might be something good, or it might just do a whole bunch of radiant damage to her, or something else completely.
Only one way to find out.
So they splash it on her. Nothing happens for a solid while. It's clear that the cleric and succubus paladin say their last goodbyes. Eyes begging not to go.
Because
then it looks
feels.
Yep. Then glowy, sparkly magic, and everyone's thinking, "Oh, this is the part where she dies and she's gone for good, and her soul disappears and all that."
Nope.
Everyone's getting ready to cry. Then all of a sudden, there's a purple tiefling in his arms wearing her armor.
Potion of reincarnate.
Yep, pretty much.
That's actually really clever. So what do you think? So what do you think of this for Aevelynn's outfit?
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Why do I imagine Aevelynn eventually just begrudgingly attracting into her life just an absolute himbo?
Sorry, what?
Just one of those dudes who has the personality and the IQ of a golden retriever.
Of a what?
A golden retriever.
I'm sorry, why would Aevelynn turn into that?
Well, no, it's like she ends up attracting one of those into her life.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Just like this. She's trying her best to be this broody little emo edgelord or whatever the female title for an edgelord is, and then there's just this ball of sunshine and rainbows going, "You want to go get coffee?"
He's like, "I don't know this idiot. I don't know why he's following me around, but if anyone hurts him, I will kill you.
I will kill you all horribly in your sleep."
No, right in your face. I won't wait till you're asleep. I'll just go straight up, go berserk.
Yeah, so he's growing on me.
Yep, she's like, "Ew, no, go away." Sometime later, she just won't. She's constantly clinging on to him and sitting on his lap whenever he sits down.
Cue Minerva just like, "You okay?"
So you basically had a taihu after you being what's a taihu?
It's a reference to to a as our lane character, a rather obsessive one.
I suppose so, Bronze.
And there we go. Everything is in place.
Yeah, that was the first of 3 different clerics that have had something like that happen.
Right. Okay. What do you think?
All right, looks good so far. Oh, we do. So what next?
Well, I got a break for lunch.
All right.
It was good to see you guys. Hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.
Toodles.